Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Hawke Optics British Mini Rifle Championship here at Silverstone Shooting Centre. We've got another 7 stages ahead of us. The top 2 in the championship are separated by 1 point only. And more interestingly, John, you're going to be competing here this weekend. Tell us why.
Well, yeah, I do actually shoot all the Hawke Championship rounds, but because I'm the match director for it, I don't score myself. But this is one of 2 rounds that we have that is shared with the NRA. They have got a mini rifle league, and 2 of our matches are part of that league, and I do compete in that. So it means that I get to shoot this one as well, which is fun, but it's not easy having to run a match and shoot it the same day, I've got to say. It's not easy.
Yeah, so you're the one who sets the stages up. Have you designed it so it benefits you?
Of course, yes. Everything's designed to help me is the answer. Now, it's sometimes difficult, especially setting up a match, because you set the course of fire how you think it should be shot. And then it's only by watching other people you realise, blimey, I never thought of that. This is what I'm doing. It's very hard to set a match up and shoot it. It sounds like an advantage, but it's actually a disadvantage, especially when we're doing all this, the TV and everything else there, and shooting in a day. Yeah, I don't tend to do too well in my own matches.
Yeah. So we've got 3 stages on the 50 metre range and 4 on the 100 metre range. What's the difficulty setting?
Well, I've pushed them this time. The comments from round 2 was that, all a bit simple, straightforward. So this time they've got a couple of stages where there are 100 ways of them to shoot them. But also we've got a weak shoulder shoot at 90 metres on plates. I think we're going to see a lot of 0 scores there, because that's well outside of people's comfort zone, which is part of practical shooting. They've got to earn their points here today.
So 7 stages of varying difficulties ahead of us. Let's see where John ends up. Let's head out to the stages. Another glorious day of shooting here at Silverstone Shooting Centre for the 3rd round of the Hawke Optics British Mini Rifle Championship. Jim Starley taking the win ahead of Ben Ducker, then it was Kelvin Leeton followed by Tom Alloway. Lee Hopgood taking the win in a senior category, taking the win away from you, John.
Yeah, you're going to mention that. You're such a charmer, aren't you, really?
Well, you're fresh off the last stage. Talk us through your day.
Yeah, it's never easy. I mean, we tend to, shooting your own match is hard because you design the match, you never get a chance. I mean, James and I, one of the other ROs, just shot 4 stages in about 6 minutes. So you have to run through at the end of the day, which is never easy, but there's no excuses. But yeah, it's no, it is my excuse. Screw it.
One thing that caught everybody out, including yourself and Josh and Jim, was the weak shoulder shooting at 90 metres. That was a tough one, John.
Yeah, well, I can actually say, people think I arrange these matches and I practice beforehand, and I didn't. And I had the same problem everybody else did, in terms of looking at the 0-1 thing out on the side. So, and also the very awkward shooting position. I mean, when I built that stage, I didn't test it. so the first time I stand there going, "Wow, what bastard put this in place?" Turns out it was me. So, yeah, I won't do that again. That was a tough stage all round, I think. So the fact I even knocked all the plates down, I was fairly happy. But yeah, I can see why they're complaining now. So I have some sympathy for them. In a little bit.
Okay, so that's the end of round 3. The competition still is going on. Round 4 will be with you soon. From here at Silverstone Shooting Centre, good night.